Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is my life of a Legionary, a campaign where we have risen from the lowliest of all ranks all the way up until Consul of Rome, and we're doing a pretty good job, I would say. Last episode we were able to conquer Massalia finally against the Gallic Romans. However, as we were fighting a two-front war, unfortunately we did end up losing some territory to the Germanian tribes. I know, story of our lives. And as a consequence of that war, we are now severely in debt, losing close to 5,800 gold just tribute payments alone. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to actually go to war with the Germanians again very soon, because we just can't afford to be paying back. Like, I don't care about truces. I think we're just going to have to straight up break them and force a war declaration, because if we don't, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Luckily, I do have some resources I can sell to kind of give me some, but there's literally no point doing this, because we're only going to be able to survive like an extra day or two with these funds. I just don't really want to lose my army more so than anything else, but I think that's something we're going to have to do, because yeah, I mean, we are very much bankrupt. We're in debt right now, so that war has really hammered us home. Even though we have two settlements, you'd think we'd be doing pretty well, but yeah, no, they're hitting us hard. And like, the thing is as well is we do have like the will to go to war. So if we were to get enough influence, we would be able to straight up just go and declare war again, stop these tribune payments, and actually start building up a bit of money. But yeah, look at that, paying 8,000 gold a day. I don't know why I'm paying the biggest chunk of it, but yeah, I am apparently. And also, unfortunately, they are also allied with the Gallic Romans as well. So they've betrayed us this day. So if we were to go to war, we didn't have to deal with the other settlements as well. But I think, yeah, we just have to basically wait for our influence to go up. It's going to take us maybe like 20 days, which we obviously don't have the money to survive 20 days. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. Okay, the tribute payments are starting to whistle down a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know why it was so like front loaded. Maybe it was some sort of like Treaty of Versailles, and we were able to get some like reductions in that. Okay, cool. I'm a little bit less worried now that that's popping off. Our army can slowly start to rebuild. I guess we're gonna have to try and rebuild a little bit of like a bank as well when we do go to war again. I mean, realistically, I really want to fight Carthage, but I just don't think we can. Like, honestly, I don't think it's sensible to do that until we've smashed the Germanians enough, like, that we've taken settlements from them. And I think in a straight-up war, we can easily do that. And I know it's boring. We've been fighting the Germanians constantly, but this is a straight-up blood feud between me and them, you know? And I think we're going to have to do something about them before they, like, yeah, we have to basically just, like, wipe them out. So take this, push them across the river, and then I think with these, like, settlements as our strongholds, we'll have more than enough settlements to then hold the line and then really push them on. We are obviously also in control of this town as well, currently building up a siege workshop, which is nice. I was going to say we should probably put some more money in this, but I don't think we literally have the money to do so. Yeah, we literally, that was all the money I had was 4,000 gold, which is hilarious. Like, the biggest problem right now with Germanians is they're going unchecked. Normally, when other factions declare war, for example, when the Gallic Romans, the Romans in black here, when they would attack someone, they'd then get jumped on by either the Western Romans or the Gauls that are currently inhabiting Britain. So that's normally like a good counterpunch, and vice versa. If we go into the Germanians, we get hit by them. But it doesn't really seem like the Scythians or any of the other factions up here into the north are really doing too much. And obviously that's going to be hampering us in a pretty negative light, because it always means that we're going to have to then be fighting a pretty scary war on both fronts. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so Ancona has actually just rebelled against the Germanians, which gives us the perfect opportunity to go in. I'm hoping it's going to be less influence to actually declare war on them. I think actually we don't have to spend anything. I think we can literally just go over there and hit them hard and just like raid one of their caravans or raid one of the settlements, and that will give us access to the settlement. Cool, perfect. So let's take advantage of that before the AI comes in and takes that out. We're going to manage the garrison, and we are going to take some more soldiers to help top up my formation. The Praetorians can definitely come, all the cavalry as well. Now, I don't want to give up too much. The garrison isn't even very good. We'll take them legionaries. But yeah, we'll leave what remains of the garrison there, because honestly, it's not very good, and we're better off just recruiting soldiers, even though we literally have no money. But it's fine, you know. It is what it is. We'll take as many of these guys. Yeah, we literally have 8 grand. Okay, we're just gonna have to take some money, I guess, from battles. Instead of always giving up the loot for the extra experience, we're just gonna give it up. Oh, come on, the Germanians are already here. That's so unfortunate. We were gonna just go in and absolutely just take the settlement quickly, but I guess, yeah, we just weren't fast enough. They're gonna lose some men here, though. which could be, I mean, the problem is, if I spend my influence actually going and declaring war, I then won't be able to lead the army. But to be fair, the Germanians are losing a lot of soldiers here. The defenders are holding out quite nicely. I'd love to be able to push in here. Or also seems as well, we've got an abdication faction being formed, which again is fine. Yeah, man, I wish I could just declare war. Maybe we just go into, like, negative. Dacia just got a new monarchy as well, which is interesting. Okay, cool. So Dacia just had that. Yeah, they did. Their previous leader abdicated, and Calatilde is now in command of them. Good for her. Okay, so they've reclaimed that. There's just nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Like, we just can't do it. I mean, again, I'm going to have enough influence to declare war, but I kind of hope that they do the war declaring so I can keep that influence. Granted, as soon as we fight battles, we're going to gain a ton, but I kind of need some extra influence to kind of get me going. Okay, let's do this. Let's just go to war with the Germanians. I'm sick and tired of this. Let's propose a war. We're going to spend all our influence here, but let's just get stuck in. They outnumber us 2-1, almost 3-1, but this is where we're going to smash them. Now, as I said, the unfortunate side effect of... Oh, there's a lord right here. Hello. Hello. Good to see you here. Surrender or die, my friend. As I was saying, the downside of this does mean that we are going to run into the influence issue where we just don't have enough to recruit these soldiers. The plus side is that we're going to be able to get pretty stuck in here. This battle is not going to cause for any good tactics, so we're just going to stick all the boys in here. We're just going to push forward, throw our peeler at them, and basically end the day. The nice thing is, as well, is we also have all the AI soldiers here as well. There's like 86 AI units here, which we can definitely take. Anyways, we'll let the AI take the brunt of the assault. You can see my boys moving up. I guess we do also want our cavalry as well to like get stuck up here and get some kills, because the more kills we get, more influence we get and other stuff. But we also want to minimize casualties, so just let the AI take the brunt of the assault. We're going to push round. Our boys are very slowly arriving. Are we in shield wall out of interest? No, we're in line. We're just very slow. And then, yeah, we'll come in, clear things up. Well, our cavalry can now just rush right through. So, yeah, we'll send the cavalry after their archers. They should have a pretty good time of things, honestly. And then she can come in and just help clear off the remnants of these soldiers. And we'll obviously make sure as well that we get as much experience as physically possible. Oh my god, my Empress, I'm sorry. All right, let's just give the order to fire, and we'll also tell them to fire with as well, so they'll be able to fire in their equipments. Yeah, it seems like most of them are drawing over here. They can also all now throw their pilum as well. And we'll just make quick work of this. We're hitting them in the back is where their weak spots are. We'll rip these guys apart quickly. I'm going to start making my way over to these archers. See if we can't just minimize these guys again. The Germanic archers are so lightly armored, but we just literally run through them. It's actually not a bad time to start getting some throwing experience as well. And that seems like it. And then, yeah, even our cavalry sword can do a lot of damage to these guys. And there we go. There is the battle won. They've got a couple soldiers who are now fleeing for their lives. Swords drop to the ground and they try and get out of there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Obviously, it was always going to be an easy battle, but still good to get this, a couple of experience points here and there. And also, the extra influence is going to help us start building an army, right? We're going to need to start getting more and more soldiers. Throwing these guys in Roman prisons and dungeons are going to be pretty important. And it's just nice to get a bit of a win. Granted, we literally can't afford to upgrade our soldiers, man. We're so broke. The good thing is, though, again, we'll take all of this to sell. The nice thing is we're actually going to be able to start making lots of money now, because we shouldn't be paying tribute to the Germanians anymore, which is actually pretty big. And just like that, we just got 10k from winning that battle. Again, battle is by far the most profitable way in Bannerlord. It always has been and always will be. Okay, so we're only up to 8. The nice thing is as well is that we've already started to accumulate some war exhaustion on the Germanians as well. That's how we ended up losing the previous war. It's just our war exhaustion hit 100 before they did. So again, we're going to be looking... Oh, I didn't throw him off to the dungeon. No, and he escaped. That's so unfortunate. Oh, well, it is what it is. So I think what my job now is going to be is to try and hunt down smaller parties. Of course, the Germanians are going to have a huge party. But yeah, taking on these smaller parties is always going to be a good idea. But obviously avoiding these big parties always has to be something we have to be careful of as well. But yeah, something like this, we could turn and engage on this. Like, there's not that many here. It's about the same as me. And I can take on about 2-1, I think. So helping out in a battle like this is going to be great. Because not only do we get good renown, we get good experience, but we also get good relations with this guy and his clan. He probably already loved me. I don't know if they love me. Either way, it's always good to help out an ally. And again, winning these battles is crucial because it, again, boosts up their war exhaustion. Oh, it's a night battle as well. Okay. I will obviously add a filter over the top for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like actually in daytime. So hopefully, sorry, we're not in daytime, but so you guys can actually see what the hell is going on. What do they have as well? I feel like they have... Yeah, they have a lot of cavalry. Barely any infantry. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to probably end up forming with our main line is probably just like a skein, honestly. So that gives you some good, like, defensive flanks. Like, if you look at the skein, like, if they charge in, we're pretty deep in our ranks, and I think we'll be okay. The annoying thing is, and we'll send our cavalry off to deal with them. The scary thing is that the Germanic cavalry is all skirmisher cavalry, so it is actually really, really scary. We'll let the javelins go off as well, because seemingly they're doing some pretty good damage. Yeah, doing really good damage. Oh, wow, that's nice. We'll try and get ourselves stuck in as well a little bit. Our own cavalry's now making their way in. And any kills we can get on this cavalry is going to be huge. I'm surprised just how effective a Pelham has been, though, so far. I'm also not going to complain. I think this gain is going to be a big help. Okay, the enemy infantry is coming now, so we are going to just charge into them. I think we're going to just be able to just brute force our way through this, if I'm being completely honest. As I said, the cavalry is still always going to be a pain, but we are whittling it down, and we should be able to rip through their... Yeah, we should be able to rip through their infantry lines pretty quickly without too much hassle, you know? And if the sooner we can kill this, the sooner we can then push on their archers and then look to do other things. Like, then we can start to look to actually push on their cavalry, deal with the rest of their soldiers, and again, I will just continue to try and pick off all this light cavalry. Yeah, the cavalry is never scary. It's just pretty numerous. But we do need to be a little bit careful, because they, of course, do have their reinforcements, and they are still, you know, a threat. Let's start bringing around our archers as well. I want to get these archers, like, on this flank, so they can either start firing into the battle, or they can start firing in elsewhere. Let's throw a couple Pelhams as well. Continue to level up our throwing experience as well. The nice thing is as well, you can see some of their soldiers are already starting to run as well from the battlefield. We're not going to have that issue because our morale is just so goddamn high. Because they believe in what we're doing. Okay, we got a couple more javelins. That was a friendly. It's fine. An officer kill there as well. Oh, good hit on there on the horse. Good things, good things. Okay, we've broken through that, and now it's just the archers to deal with. And then the cavalry. I'm now in on the archers. As always, the main thing is just to really stop them from shooting more than anything else. Nice. There we go. Boom. Slash this guy down as well. And that'll be GG. A nice little night battle for us to win. We lost a couple soldiers, but again, the most important thing was just preserve that war score. Okay, now we formed this square. There is, yeah, nothing they're going to be able to do. Yeah, you can see the square is just so good at anti-cavalry. And I think that's going to be some formations we're going to employ in this war, is we're going to focus in on having, like, a front line and then two squares either side of a front line. Because it's just so good at dealing with cavalry. It really is. And look how little this cav gets in. Like, it literally didn't even penetrate the formation at all. And there you go. The AI's fleeing. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Again, some good experience. Our throwing is almost at 150, which is nice. And they got a 60 influence just from one battle. We're going to immediately be able to utilize that to start forming up and doing other stuff. And look how happy this guy is to see me as well. You're welcome. And we also got insane upgrades as well. 52 upgrades in the army. Nice stuff. A lot of the low tiers leveling up to the tier 5 legionaries as well. And again, I mean, I'm probably, because we need the money, I'm actually going to start taking loot down until the experience stops showing red. But yeah, boom. I mean, it wasn't a lot of stuff, but it's going to be enough to pay for ourselves. And look at that, we just got 51,000 experience across our army. That is crazy. Look at that, level 175 leadership, always nice. Not much stuff. Oh, yeah, oh my god, that's amazing. Extra morale in siege battles is never a bad thing, but also an extra 10 party size. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful here. So I'm actually going to retreat probably up to the north here. And we have 70 influence now, so we can actually build a bit of an army, which we're going to need, of course. So let's start doing that. A lot of these guys are pretty cheap as well. Something along them lines, that's not a bad little start to an army, right? So let's start going back into friendly territory, where we're not going to be obviously getting hit. I can also now have extra soldiers. I'm going to take a couple spearmen just to help with our anti-cavalry, because it seems like the Germanians are really, like, focusing on having a lot of their lighter skirmisher cavalry. And realistically, I wouldn't mind picking up some of their cavalry to go into our formations. Like, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Nice, and we'll help out here. This is like perfect time to get some good tactics experience by just helping out in these battles. Okay, let's sell the equipment that we have left over from battles that we took. Again, it's going to be some good money as well, considering how badly we need it. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. We also got some stuff from the caravan we just raided, so we'll sell all of that. Boom, 35k. We're so back, baby. We really, really are. Okay, 500 strong. I guess we are going to move towards Ancona. I want to take that back, but obviously there's going to be a pretty large force here, and there's also a pretty large force defending this. I am interested, if I'm being honest, to see they only have 6 days worth of food left. Now, granted, we don't have exactly a ton of food either, and we're going to probably break this siege to go and help out in this battle. Again, we just can't afford to lose it, and that's what I was about to say, is like we have to be very careful about this 2,000-man army. But again, we can look to break this pretty nicely, and not have to worry too much. Also, look how big this man is. Like, this dude is huge. So let's pull out of this. Obviously, that army is going to probably be heading towards us, so we want to avoid it as best as we can. We knew it was coming, and I assume it's going to head down to even Napoli. I mean, it might move towards Rome. I doubt it, but it's good to keep tracks on it, because it's either going to... Yeah, I'm surprised it's going north. Okay, well, let's let it go north for now. We also have a little bit more influence. We could probably grab a couple more people. Again, we're looking for the best bang for our buck, because we only have so much influence. That's not bad, you know. That's going to be close to, what, like 800 men? Now, granted, I don't think we're going to be able to deal with this. And okay, they're going to go to Batavium, are they? And I was going to say, I don't know if I can engage this without dragging in their bigger army. No. Okay, let's be careful there again. I don't think we can take on that much. Like, 4-1 is a bit too much. But if we can, like, fully rank up and get everybody here, maybe. Like, this will be a good battle if we can arrive here in time. Oh, god damn, it just escaped. Also, now's not a bad time to even talk to Era as well, because I wouldn't mind marrying her, because she has some really good melee stats, and she'd be a great leader of my army. So how's it going? How are you doing? I don't think I can actually marry her whilst we are at war. Okay, so their army's heading probably to Batavium. So let's head up north, because we need to smash their army before taking Ancona. Granted, we could probably take Ancona first, but it's fine. I'll stick around here. And we already have 900 men now. Okay. Oh my god, that is a lot of soldiers. That is a lot of soldiers. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to break in, lose about 50 men, and just hold the line in the siege defense. Oh my god, they are literally just going for the assault immediately. Okay, well, we have to just go. Annoyingly, I don't think we have a single artillery piece, but let's break in and help them, because I'm not giving this up. And with my 600 men, it was what, 800, 900 almost versus 3,000? I don't know, 3-1 odds as the defenders? My elite army? Oh my god, look at the odds of us winning this battle. I think that's some of the worst odds I've ever seen in Bannerlord. And we could lose as many as 102 soldiers breaking in. I mean, we're going to do it, right? Yeah, we lost a lot of men there. But I think it's worth it, right? The sad thing is we don't even get an artillery piece, which is, like, that's going to maybe dictate the battle. But also, they only have a battering ram, so we should be able to slaughter them at the gate. Okay, let's do it. Let's dive in to fight the greatest battle of our time. Okay, and we're immediately into it. Luckily, again, this is a castle, so we're actually pretty well off. Okay, as well. So let's take a look. Yeah, this is a castle, so we should... Oh, not a castle, but it's a very, like, dense settlement. So they have ladders there. Ladders, man, if we had, like, one artillery piece, oh, it'd be so Jova. So my entire army is here. We have basically 2 blocks of infantry. You guys are going to be defending this flank, which is fine. I'm actually just going to push them up on the wall, I think, right away. And we have you guys at the gate. You guys form a shield wall. At the gate, please. Let's set you guys up like so. And we have you guys over here as well. And again, I think, honestly, we just push them up here. Like, form a shield wall. And just get your asses, like, on there. Because I think the shield wall will give us a really good opportunity to hit them. And also, like, I want to use that peeler as well against them. So get up there. And same with you guys as well. Yeah, form that shield wall and just get up here. The aim of the game is obviously to prevent them from really making a stronghold up here whatsoever. And I think we'll do a pretty good job of it. Unfortunately, there's no real way of destroying that battering ram. And as I mentioned, yeah, the main goal is to just stop them from breaking through. Seems like they are doing a pretty good job of that so far. So I might have to give over AI command and just kind of command one of these flanks. So I don't want them to break apart here. Yeah, okay, they're already breaking apart here. Let's kill this guy quickly. Can you help me? Can you help me just get the aggro? Finish him off, please. There we go. Cool. Good job. Good job. Okay, cool. So let's select these guys. AI command. They'll really push. Oh, come on. What are you guys doing? No. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Stay here. Oh, my God. They're like, oh, I hate the AI in sieges. It's just so brain dead. You guys are doing what I want you guys to do, okay? This is what I want to have happen. What, man? What are you guys... Oh, my God. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm literally going to lose my mind. What are they doing? This is a battle. We can't afford to be doing this. What the heck? What are you guys doing? Oh, my God. There we go. Okay. Man, sieges in this game are something else. They really are. The nice thing is we basically have infinite javelins because they keep on throwing javelins up here. So we can just like pick away. And they're despawning. That's a shame. Okay, that's what I wanted to have happen the first time. And I'm happy they're now doing it. The only other position I'm a little bit worried about is going to be the gate, which they are now through. But I don't know if they're pouring in yet. It doesn't seem like they're pouring in. And we do actually have some good... Yeah, we have some peeler throwing in. And yeah, it doesn't really look like they're pushing. I think we're going to be able to break them before they can really utilize their numbers. Like, I think their morale will just drop after losing however many soldiers they end up losing. Okay, they've started to push through in the gate now, so that means we can start using these well-placed rocks to start hitting them. If I can select them, there we go. Okay, cool. So we can start dropping these rocks down, and again, the way to break the AI in Bannerlord is to just kill loads of people in one big go, you know. If the AI starts receiving a lot of casualties, they're more likely to then run away from it. So let's just help out the boys. These kills are going to be very, very useful, and I think they also give us some like good stats as well. Granted, we could also be using these elsewhere, so I could be throwing these rocks, you know, in a different position. I think for now, though, it's fine. Let's maybe see if we can get a nice little position over on this side. And it's going to really come down to who runs out of men first. Like, are we going to run out of men on these walls or on any of the positions? Or are they going to be able to push us down? Because, yeah, like, this is not a bad throw if I can... That was an awful throw, god damn it. Okay, last rock to lob down. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely worth it. We got, what, 53 kills so far. Not bad. Finally hit 200 athleticism and 151 stats there as well. Okay, nice. More reinforcements are coming into the fight, but they are breaking through a little bit. Do I mind them breaking through, though? Some more archers. Let's get down here. Let's get down here, because a few of their soldiers are breaking through. I obviously don't want them to get stuck in here. Maybe pick up a spear or two as well, because spears will be great at dealing with them. Okay, I think maybe we just need to go a little bit aggressive here. So let's tell these guys just to engage. So they'll start pushing against the enemy now. Let's use our spear. Block that still. There we go. That was perfect. Break anybody else who comes up. I also don't want to push, like, into the enemy position here. But yeah, I think the engage command was really, really good. And I mean, yeah, look at that. This is what a siege defense should be. We're able to hold off very effectively. And this is without any artillery as well. So I'm very happy with this. I mean, we have some soldiers back here as well, just chilling. Okay, I mean, the next wave is on its way. We've killed 700 of them. Remember, this army was like 3,000 men, and they haven't broken yet, which is obviously pretty scary. I think, yeah, as soon as one of our positions break, but we're losing equal men across the board, you know. It's not like one of our units is really low. Like, everybody's at about 125 men, so we are losing soldiers equally. Let's see if we can get a nice little overhead throw here. They are pouring in. I hope they're pouring in because we're killing them, you know. We're fine over here as well. We've got, like, peeler being thrown off as well as reinforcements come in. Yeah, the next wave is on its way. Both sides pushing up. We've basically cleared out these positions as well. We've only killed 800, right? There you go. More of their soldiers have now just thrown themselves in, but so have ours. But you can see our reinforcements are, of course, much lower quality. Oh, my God. They are, like, breaking through here. All right. I need to get down there ASAP. I'm tempted to jump down. Okay, don't worry. I'm here. I'm here to save the day. I'm here to save the day. Doesn't look like we need saving, though. Thank God. The boys are holding firm. So numbers-wise, I think if it carries on this way, because we had about 800 men, they have obviously about 2,000 left. So I think numbers-wise, if they keep on fighting, we're going to inevitably end up losing. But keep in mind, I guess, as well, as we lose soldiers and we lose the quality of our army, so do they. Like, their best soldiers have already been committed to the battlefield, and we have killed them, you know, 10 times over. Now they're going to start committing some of their weaker soldiers. So I'm kind of fine with that. And I'm also kind of fine with, like, having this little position right here as well. Okay, the next wave comes in. There's a lot of soldiers at the gate now. Wow. Yeah, a lot of soldiers at the gate. If only I had, like, more ammunition to throw at them, that would be perfect. But you can see it's very low-ranking soldiers now. It's a lot of their archers who are just out of ammunition. We should cut them to pieces. Wow. Yeah, we're going to massacre them. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. Look at that absolute Chad as well up there. Look at him. He's like mounted there trying to just stop them. Good on you, my dude. Nice. Innovation right there. Oh my god, their archers are still firing this close range. That's pretty scary. Oh my god. Okay, they've broken through. They have broken through. Okay, so we're gonna pause it quickly. Like, we're just not gonna panic. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move some soldiers from the other units into the third one. So let's just do that, because if this festers, we're gonna be in a big trouble. So let's just do that. F3. Oh god, yeah. So F3, F1. Transfer some soldiers over. Again, I'll say this a million times. This is such a poor system. I should be able to like drag and drop and not have to go through 50 menus. So let's just send an extra 50 men. So let's send 32. So 32 from this unit into that boosts these guys up to 100. And then we'll send 17 from the other one. So that way, the walls have 100 men. And then the gate, which we need to resupply, has now just got an extra 50 men. Okay, cool. Let's unpause and let's get our asses down there as well. Because, yeah, the problem is as well, they're going to start coming up. Luckily, we can really start to do some damage here and start inflicting some huge casualties. But, yeah, the reinforcements should be rushing down there now to help out. And, yeah, we just obviously stem this bleeding, deal with these soldiers. They should be able to fight their way back into that gatehouse. And, obviously, more reinforcements should be coming down as well. And we are killing them very effectively. But obviously, remember, they have so many men here as well. Keep on holding the line. Man, you look away for 1 second and they break through. That is so unfortunate. I've been cornered a little bit here, and I think I'm going to go down and have to command elsewhere. Problem is, they're just reinforcing these positions. And I can't get my way to the gate. Yeah, there you go. We went down, unfortunately. Oh my god, I'm going to fall off here as well. We're now playing as an archer. I guess we can do some damage here. But the problem isn't these soldiers here. It's for, yeah, everybody reinforcing, man. There's just so many of them. Okay, I mean, we can keep on firing and just hope that we can will them down. But the fact that they're now in the position is just, yeah, really unfortunate. It's unfortunate as well that I'm stuck here. I mean, again, we can keep on firing in, getting these headshots, which are going to be great for leveling this guy up and ranking up these soldiers. And yeah, what they're bringing in is just absolute crap as well. But I just think we're going to run out of numbers. We covered 1,800. I mean, to be fair as well, we still have 270 men left. We can keep on killing. It's just whether or not it's going to be enough. Like, we should be fine. I don't know. It's going to be so close. Like, they're literally bringing in archers. But, you know, 1,000 of the worst soldiers is still better than 100 of the best. Okay, status report. We are now up to almost 2,000 kills in this battle. I don't know how much longer, though, we're going to be able to stand. We're down to 260 men, and they still technically have another 1,000 soldiers left to bring in. I'm hoping that we can break them. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty much all green. For every, like, 10 men that we lose... for every 10 men we kill, we lose a soldier. Which, if we can keep that up, we're going to win the day. But I just don't know if that's going to be the case. Like, as soon as they start to break through, there's no way we're reclaiming that gate anytime soon. Oh, boom! They're running! Yes! Huzzah! They're going! Nice! Good job. Okay, everybody charge now. If you guys can get any kills, get them. Any arrow fire. We'll try and pick up a couple more here. Oh, my God. That was a crazy battle. Look at that as well. Oh, my God. They're going flying. What a battle. 92 influence, 85 renown, and yeah, 2,000 kills. That's not bad. Good job. What a battle. What a battle. Look at them flee, the coward. Yeah, I think we're going to be taking as many of these people prisoner as possible. That will help boost our war score and also give us unlimited influence. Because we also want to try and grab as much influence as physically possible as well for the future wars. Oh, there's also some soldiers here we can grab. Nice. I mean, again, my army didn't really get hit too badly. Like, we got a lot wounded, but... many of them did survive the battle. Cool, perfect. Well, we'll upgrade everybody we can. There's 500 prisoners. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take them all. I know we can't have many of them, but I'll take them all. Decrease range attacks. I don't really care for that, but I guess it wouldn't be the worst one to pick up. There's some really good weapons here as well. So let's... can he use this on horseback yet? No, he can't. But it's probably good to just keep the mask because it's a masterwork weapon, right? And then what we can do is when we get him a high enough archery skill, we can then allow him to use longbows on horseback, which will be very nice. We're also just going to take all this gear as well. I know it's a lot of gear and we're going to be over encumbered probably, but it's a lot of money as well. And I need to build up a couple 100k stacks so we can if we get into that situation again, we can then deal with it. So let's return to the city now. Yeah, everybody drops off their hundreds of prisoners. So we're going to be a little bit over encumbered, but we should be able to make it to somewhere. Nice. And our army is still intact as well. Good. It's very beaten up. And we have, what, 130 wounded? 200 wounded? So let's then move to Ancona right away. This army is also, I mean, I'd love to catch this army as well. Do we have anyone close who's going to be able to do it? I don't know. Yeah, no, it's going to be able to get the hell out of there. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's sell our goods and then head south. Oh, speaking of upgrades as well, look at this. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades. Definitely Horde Leader. That's one we've been trying to get for ages. And also as well, Army Cohesion Lost is actually really nice. It's such a good stat. Charm went up again. This will give us loyalty bonuses, settlements we're waiting in. That's not bad. And also gives us daily chance of getting a relationship with lords. Whatever. I mean, look at this. Plus 30 renown from battles. If we're not already clan rank 4, we're going to be a high clan in no time. And also, it's not a bad governor trait. Unfortunately, you can't govern stuff. 200 athleticism as well. We can get an extra control stat, which is what good for throwing. This is not bad. Or we can get, what's this? Party speed for foot troops in your party. And then vigor, which is our combat stats. Yeah, we'll be taking that. Then we'll also be grabbing zoom speed. I mean, that's not something we can do. I can just use my eyes. But also 50% damage to enemies with less than half their HP. Yeah, I like that. Last hit is good as well. And does that affect our army as well? Yeah, party starts with more battle morale. Again, our morale is never going to drop down. And then finally, Steed Killer as well. So we just do loads more damage to mounts. And yeah, the rest of the army does loads more damage. And we also have a focus point, which I guess I'm going to stick into Stewardship. It's kind of a waste at this point, honestly. Like, I should just get someone else to be my steward. But I guess it's fine. I guess it's not like the worst thing in the world. Okay, boom. Batavium also held as well, which is really important. We bought some mercenaries. Okay, I'm going to rush south because we probably don't have a long enough time until the AI is going to come at us with everything they've got. So let's head over to Mantua, sorry, and we will try and drop off our prisoners as much as we can. Again, get as much influence as we can. Yeah, we only have 70 prisoners now. That's crazy. But we also gained 78 renown by doing this. Boom, and our charm was almost like 250. Wow, we just gained so much charm. I'm learning a lot. I really am learning a lot about this game, about the stuff you can do. Oh, we also get a companion limit and double relations, and then oh my god, the next one, immortal charm, is just influence the days. Okay, that's gonna be super nice. Let's head down south now. We'll set Ancona under siege. Batavium should be okay for the time being, I'm hoping. We'll also obviously make sure we just recruit anything we can on the way. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I hope the Germanians aren't gonna turn up. I mean, they probably are. I kind of want to siege this for a bit and probably to end up auto-resolving this, honestly. Like, I don't really see a need to fight this. I'm obviously going to clear out all the artillery on the walls first, so that we don't end up just like getting destroyed in the auto-resolve, because that does apply. But yeah, I think we're just going to auto-resolve this. Our soldiers are now going up as well, for whatever reason, I guess wounded or whatever. Okay, and there is an army here as well. So ideally, we probably want to just do this fast. Yeah, so let's clear the artillery off. We could also start, okay, they're already up to 700 men now, so I think we do just want to auto-resolve this and get inside the city before our army does, like, come to us. So let's auto-resolve, hope for a clean battle. We do win this. We need about 100 men. That's a fair exchange, I guess. Ooh, this isn't a nice banner. The Standard of Rage. Okay, we could use that, honestly. We could start using that. So that's just melee damage. So I want that on someone who's going to be, like, leading the men into battle. And I mean, maybe the boar will end up being like my proper centurion. We also have shield damage taken, that's whatever, but I like to kind of grab them all when I can. Yep, and our charm is now almost there. Okay, so that's not bad. Yeah, we need, what, 25 more charm and we'll be max rank. Speaking of which, are we at clan? Okay, we're very close to clan rank 4 as well now. That'll allow us to, if we want to, form our own kingdom. We're going to probably start a civil war, and but it also gives us more soldiers, more companions, and also parties. So I think one thing we're going to do now that we're building up our cash stack is we're going to actually look to, we're actually going to look to start forming our own parties, so we can have a decent, when we do start our civil war, we'll be able to actually form up a nice little defense. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wrap up the episode. Maybe a little bit of a shorter one today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Remember that members get these episodes a day earlier, so if you are a member and you made it to this point, make sure you leave a comment. I want to see all the comments from the members before everybody else gets in there. I guess I was going to call you guys plebs, and I was like, oh no, everybody else isn't a pleb. That's kind of rude, but I guess it's kind of fitting that they're the senators, and you guys are... I'm going to stop calling you guys plebs, because you guys don't deserve that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, hopefully there's some cool comments. I'm recording this again right away after the last episode, so when I brought up the senator idea of you guys giving me advice and, you know, me being the consul but you guys being the senator, hopefully you guys left some interesting comments down there, and I'll maybe start posting them on the screen next episode when we take a look at that. So yeah, the plan is going forward, unless you guys have a different suggestion, is we win this war now. I've now broken them. We kill this army. We should be in a good spot to go on the offense. I take back this castle. I take this castle, and I take this settlement. That should hopefully end the war. I think at least we'll be able to take 2 of these castles before their war exhaustion goes all the way up. Once they're done with, we spend like 20 minutes rebuilding, everybody getting their armies back, and then I force a war against Carthage. We should have plenty of influence by that point. So then I force a war against Carthage. We then engage them. We'll see what happens. We might take land. We might end up getting absolutely smashed. I don't know. And then once that has happened, once we've finished our war with Carthage, I then will look to usurp the Empress and try and take the throne. So if that sounds good, make sure you drop a like and a comment down below. Obviously, check out the entire playlist down below in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.